Your home may not be too small. It may simply be holding too many old decisions. Retirement changes what a home needs to do for you. The drawer that once felt useful can start to feel demanding. The closet that held your working life may no longer hold your peace. And some objects stay only because guilt is quieter than choice. Japanese-inspired simplicity is not about having an empty home. It is about letting each object earn its place gently. Today, we will look at 10 things retired women can stop keeping. Not because they are bad, or because you must become extreme, but because a calmer home often begins with fewer silent obligations. Let us start with the paper that keeps asking for attention. Before we begin, choose one small surface, not the whole house. A table, a drawer, or one shelf is enough for today. This is not a race against your past. It is a quiet vote for the life you live now. Number 1 is old paperwork that no longer protects you. Many retired homes still hold manuals, outdated warranties, and old appointment notes. They sit in drawers because paper feels official, even when it has expired. The problem is not only the pile itself. It is the tiny worry that appears every time you open the drawer. A gentler rule is to keep only what you would actually need again. Current tax papers, active insurance, and important identity documents deserve a clear folder. Old flyers, duplicate manuals, and mystery envelopes can leave. When paper has a home, your mind does not have to remember everything. One folder can feel lighter than 3 drawers of maybe. Number 2 is duplicate kitchen tools you reach past every day. A retirement kitchen should help your hands, not test your patience. 3 spatulas, 6 mugs, and 4 peelers can make cooking feel crowded. You may keep them because they are still useful in theory. But usefulness in theory is not the same as usefulness this week. Japanese-inspired kitchens often value the tool that serves well and returns easily. Choose the mug your hand reaches for without thinking. Keep the peeler that feels safe and comfortable. Let the extras go to someone setting up a first kitchen. A drawer that opens smoothly can change the mood of breakfast. Number 3 is clothing from a life you no longer live. This may include office jackets, formal shoes, or outfits kept for old expectations. These clothes are not wrong, and they may carry real memories. But a closet can become a museum of roles you have already completed. Retirement asks a different question than work once asked. It asks what helps you feel comfortable, capable, and present today. Keep the pieces that fit your real mornings and real weather. Keep one meaningful item if it honors a chapter of your life. Then release the clothes that only make you feel behind. Space in a closet can feel like permission to be current. Number 4 is gifts you keep only because someone gave them to you. This one can feel tender, because the object is tied to a person. A vase, ornament, scarf, or serving dish may sit unused for years. You may not dislike it, but you may never choose it. The quiet truth is that gratitude does not require permanent storage. The kindness was in the giving, not in your obligation to keep. Take a moment to thank the person in your mind, then ask whether the object supports the home you are building now. If it does not, donation can turn a guilty object into someone else's useful one. A shelf with fewer guilt gifts can hold more peace. Number 5 is expired medicine, vitamins, and bathroom products. This is not about fear, and it is not about wasting money. It is about making the bathroom cabinet easier and safer to use. Old creams, forgotten bottles, and faded vitamin jars create visual noise. They also make it harder to see what you actually use. Check dates slowly and ask a pharmacist about proper disposal when needed. Keep current essentials together on one small tray. Put daily items at a height your body likes. Let the cabinet become a place of care, not a crowded archive. A simple bathroom can make morning routines feel less tiring. Number 6 is tired towels and linens that no longer serve well. Many homes keep every towel because fabric feels too practical to waste. But thin towels, rough sheets, and stained cloths quietly lower daily comfort. Retirement is not a reason to give yourself the worst things. A Japanese-inspired home often treats ordinary care as worthy care. Keep the towels that feel good on your skin. Keep the sheets that make sleep feel inviting. Cut one worn towel into cleaning cloths if that feels useful. Donate or recycle what no longer belongs in daily life. A linen shelf with breathing room can make laundry feel possible. Number 7 is plastic containers without matching lids. This is a small item, but it creates a surprisingly large annoyance. You open the cabinet, and suddenly lunch feels like a puzzle. Containers multiply because each one seems harmless by itself. But a cabinet full of mismatched pieces steals time from simple meals. Take every container out and match lids to bottoms. Keep only the sizes you use for leftovers, lunches, or freezer portions. Let stained, warped, lidless pieces leave the kitchen. One neat stack can be more useful than a whole cupboard of chaos. Food feels calmer when storage is simple. Number 8 is supplies for a fantasy life you no longer want. This might be craft kits, exercise tools, language books, or hobby boxes. They were bought by a hopeful version of you. That hope deserves kindness, not a lifetime of guilt. Ask whether the activity still brings curiosity, comfort, or energy. If it does, give it a real place and a real time. If it only whispers that you failed, it may be ready to leave. You are allowed to change interests without punishing your home. Keep the hobby that still calls you gently. Release the supplies that only accuse you from the shelf. Number 9 is broken cords, old electronics, and small appliances. These items often stay because fixing them feels responsible. But responsibility can become clutter when the repair never actually happens. A dead lamp, a mystery cable, or a noisy toaster still asks for space. Make one small repair box, not 3 scattered hiding places. If you will repair it this month, put the date on a note. If not, look for local recycling options or safe disposal. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to stop storing unfinished decisions in every corner. A clear shelf can feel like a finished sentence. Number 10 is sentimental items scattered through every drawer. Memories matter, especially after a long and full life. But when keepsakes are everywhere, they can become clutter instead of comfort. A ticket, photo, card, or small fabric piece deserves attention. It does not deserve to be crushed under batteries and receipts. Create one memory box, small enough to choose with care. Put the best pieces inside, not every piece. Let each keepsake have space to be seen. The Japanese-inspired lesson is not to erase memory. It is to honor memory without letting it fill every drawer. If this feels like a lot, begin with one category today. Choose paper, towels, containers, or one small drawer. Remove what is obvious before you ask the harder questions. Your home does not need to prove your whole life. It only needs to support the woman living in it now. And that woman deserves a home that feels easier to breathe in.